Hey guys, welcome to CreativeSoft. And if you have no idea what display your smartphone is running on, then this particular video is for you all. And in this particular video guys, we are going to talk about the different technologies which are going on the display in manufacturing the display of your smartphone. So please watch this particular video till the end if you are really planning to buy a new smartphone in this year. So let's get started. So basically we are going to talk about two display technologies. One is the LCD, one is the Super AMOLED or AMOLED display. And in this I have just divided them into LCD, IPS, then TFT display, then Retina display, then Super AMOLED display and AMOLEDs. So actually it means the same, but they are using a different metrics. So if you like this kind of videos guys, please hit that like button, and if you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, and please do not forget to press the bell notification icon so you get notification whenever we upload a new video. So let's talk about the TFT display first. Typical smartphones back in somewhat like in 2006 or 5, it comes with a TFT display. Like you remember those Nokia phones used to come with a feature phones and all, so those were using something called as TFT display. Previously the performance not great, the viewing angle was pathetic guys. It was just having the worst quality of somewhat like a screen display, as you all can see. It was very cheap to manufacture, so it was produced in mass for majority of smartphones. Issue was with the viewing angle, so if you just tilt the phone screen, you are not able to see the picture properly. And also second type of display is the IPS panel, which most of the phones which all are running. In fact, the smartphone, if you have purchased under 10k or maybe under 15k, then it is very likely then it is going to have the IPS screen. The full form of IPS is in plane switching. So they had a very good quality guys, much more better than the TFT displays, and the viewing angle is good. Also it is cheap to manufacture, but the issues with is the whites are too white, the contrast is bad, and the lifespan is very good of LCD displays. This is one of the reason most of the manufacturer try to put the IPS kind of displays in the smartphone. Third type of display what I want to speak about is the Retina displays. As you all know, Retina is only exclusive for Apple devices. So if you have an iPad or something like iPhone 11 and all, it is more likely that you are going to see the Retina display. The brightness is sort of awesome and the picture quality is stunning. It is one of the most pixel dense LCD types of screen, and I really feel this is one of the best displays available in LCD category. They have a very good viewing angle. They are a bit expensive to produce. They only comes with exclusively with Apple devices. Also the brightness is very good. One more key feature about the Retina display guys, which I have observed in the real life, is that if you are using it during bedtime and all, it doesn't put that much strain on the eyes compared to something somewhat like an Android phone. Especially I use iPhone 11 for reading bedtime, a lot of things like ordering and all. At night the iPhone 11 is much more better compared to the Android. So the fourth kind of technology is the OLED display guys. As you all know, it is nothing but organic light emitting diode, and they have a very good contrast ratio. The blacks are blacks, and the contrast ratio is stunning. Even the picture quality is great guys, and it is one of the best. But the only issue is if it falls in water or can get easily damaged if water spills. I mean, that is the case with any smartphone without the IP certification. And I think this is one of the best displays available for the price, and they are slightly bit expensive. Kind of display is my favorite, that is Super AMOLED screen, which I've been using on majority of my Samsung phones, Xiaomi phones, maybe like the K20 Pro, and the present phone, the iPhone 12 series. They all come with a Super AMOLED display guys. Even the iPhone 10, which was released back in 2017, had the Super AMOLED display by Samsung. I know it is an irony that Samsung actually provide a display to its competitor. If you ask me guys, this is one of my best and favorite display to choose from all. I mean, the blacks and vivid contrast and the saturation level are just stunning. There is no competition between this, and the only difference between the OLED and the Super AMOLED is, I guess, they have this sort of the touch sensor is built in into the display, so that makes it much more responsive. And nowadays, talking about the refresh rate, it also comes with something like 120 Hz, which we have seen on Samsung phones and all. And Super Super AMOLED is nothing but active metric OLED screen, and it's the same full form. And Super is just it is used because outdoor visibility is really good of the Super AMOLED screen, much more better than OLED. So this is the types of display technology which are there, and you should definitely consider before buying your smartphone. I hope you enjoyed this particular video as much as we did while creating it. Please subscribe to our channel because there is always something new to learn on CreativeSoft. Also do check out these cool videos which we have. Let us know in the comments below what you think, what are your opinions about this particular topic. And again, thanks a lot guys for watching this particular video, and see you in my next video.